Six up.
Yeah. You know ooh, I see her over there, she really wanna lay it. I done took her to the LAX and she relaxed with me, and that's how we was wearing up. Like soon as we try to go and hustle rock. I told you where you tripping at. Don't try to kick stones. I already told you kick the rocks before you try to go and say I couldn't rock. Like Uzi though, see how it just moved the flow. Street sweeper, the streets is clean, and I ain't gotta tell you what I thought before you know who me. And my demeanor got the Sonic. Heard you like you heard the instrumental, but my flow bubonic. Booby on it, she just wanna boo and cuddy. Looking like Kid Wit, came around, bought like a 5, no quiet-ish. Off the New Jersey, what you heard, you ain't see the nets. I made nets before you gotta get near where I be at. Off the back, with bored in, been scored in, you been ignored in. Ignoring how I been winning. You ain't even say what I was doing before you started getting. Told you go to get before you didn't notice this. And not to be where I'm at. I got some codes, just check my wrist. That's a notice icing. Looking like she eye assistant. Looking like she try to get it. I told her she was really with it. Now she wanna go and bid it like it's on a corny phrase. She wanna get 100 racks. I told her I pay for days and not a late. And look for the days, not those later days or those hater days. Later on you see how we in God's ways. And straight in path and wide and we're looking like destruction. Ain't gotta say too much, I barely even did nothing. But all I did, won't in vain at all. Before you try to hustle and talking about you got that hard. And that ain't even easy time. I told you you was greasy grime, looking like where I was at before you slide. Niggas try to slime. Looking like ghost though. Sliming like a busted dough like a fofo. Without no doctor, put 4 up on it. If you gotta hurt it, it was 5 with no O up on it. And that's his offer, Roger, for you talking about the white. Jessica could grab it for the rabbit, looking like you didn't have it. And if you try to go to get it, I guess your flow just sounded lit it. I got some hot, I'm cool, I'm lit it. Got the dro, might as well lit it. Looking like I'm young though, you ain't got those tips for show. Got to hustle like a grand, she really wanna spend the band. I already insta beat the flow before you heard the band. And I ain't gotta be like, did I do it bad, boy? Talking about who was in the band. Took it back before you didn't, never know then. And that's the stuff you shouldn't know before you should just know. And I ain't never had to be bad to be good though. I guess the lyrics that I flow is looking like the RIC. You see where I was at before you try to start on me. Cause I've been already right with Christ. And if I did wrong, I repent every day. Good night. So get your sleeping on those resting days before you talking about you doing right. I guess the time will pay and pay and learn the time like his wages on the scene. Looking like that's a new time. Time to end again. Like Fendi friend. Fending off the scene before the Fendi go. Looking like it's Louis on the tons for the turn show. Turn away. Looking like Louis gotta get the king straight before you understand and didn't even have the time to think. See, the moment, yeah, moment, and that grinding, and that reason, and that whining for you talking about who whining, sipping, leaning on the time and leaning like it's all the marker, go and risk it, leaning like flicking biscuits. But don't forget the peas, I already got those carrots though. I roll like you could try to carry it, but you ain't got to carry though. Carry out the flow, leave you where you ought to go. It ain't no art of peas, I'll show you how to caddy roll.